I don't know. All right. That's confusing, that OBS thing. I'll start again. Hi guys, welcome to Colouring Book Club. Thank you for being here today. This YouTube on OBS thing's got me a little bit confused. Anyway, hi Pam, how are you? I'm well, hope you're well too. Thank you for being here, darling. Okay, so I decided to colour in Worlds Within Worlds, and I thought I'd do this one. And I forgot. It's you're good, that's good. Good to see. I thought I might put a planet in here somewhere. That'll do. Somewhere there. One there. And might give it a moon. Maybe not so big. One there. There. Need another one. Corner. Planet over there as well. I think that will do. There, I think that'll do. All right. Hello, Candy. Thank you for being here, darling. Hope you're doing well as well. As well as Pam. I bought some stencils too. I went through the ones I had. I had some ordinary ones. Anyway, I bought some clear stamps, and I also bought, I couldn't resist getting the butterflies. Pack of 4. Do I need them? No. But I thought I'd use the stencils a bit in some of the pages. But who wants to draw when you can just put a stencil in? Alrighty. Okay. Hey B, thank you for being here, darling. Hope you're doing well. How's the room going? I haven't had an update photo. Don't need red. I'm gonna put a bit black. Yeah, knock on my coffee, which I need. Oh, first sip for the day. I'm not one of these people, oh, I need a coffee, I gotta have a coffee. That's not, I feel like a coffee. Do we really need half our supplies? No, but we all keep buying. Yeah, do tell. Do tell. I was naughty. Again. What's new? These are funny because they're clear, and you go like this, and it's like, it's scribbling on your page. What are you doing? It looks black. It doesn't look black on the. No, I like these. They're like butter. They are nice and soft. I just hope I haven't used them yet, apart from swatching. Okay, just what we want. Stuff everywhere. On my pick. I think those two. Yeah. What else did you get? Tell us, please. Room's coming along. Had to wait on Ken to build shelves in the cupboards. He finished last night. Let's start stocking stuff now. Awesome. What did I get? Well, can't even remember. Yeah, I ended up going to Westfield. Well, that's sticky when you pick that up. Wow, I didn't expect that. And I ended up getting 2 Kirby books. I wonder. Now, I haven't used these before, so I'm going to experiment. You can put them straight on the page. I'll just try that. See how that goes. Oh, that's good. Yeah, you gotta watch your page doesn't buckle up either. So, I was hoping it would be darker than that. Anyway, I can fix that up with pencil when it dries. What else can we do? Try a bit of water. So this is all experimental because I have no idea. I know you can do a fair bit with them. So let's play around. When they dry, you can put pencil over the top, so that's not a problem. Anyway, I just thought I'd try that. Seeing they activate with water. You can apply them straight on the page. I wonder if they will activate with GameSoft, but I wet that with water, so I'm not going to try that. I want to knock the coffee. Put that over there. Anyway. And a fair bit of black. Just be careful putting them back in the lid too, because they're so soft. You don't want to damage them. I kind of wanted it darker than this, but yeah, that's wet, so. It's all learning. Oh, kids' birthdays this weekend. Happy birthday, 22 and 19. Yeah, so I went to Big W and I got the 2 Kirby books, Colour Universe and yeah, Colour Universe. And another one, whatever it was, I can't remember what it was. And I ended up getting a Joanna Basford's Small Victories as well. So that was there, so I got that. I wanted this a lot darker. Yeah, that looked cool too, having storm coming down. Rain. Yeah, no, I wanted it darker. Oh well, I'm going to use pencil. No. Some stencils. Oh, I got some gesso primer, masking fluid. I'm still waiting for the distress inks to turn up. One of them's dispatched, the other one I haven't even heard from, which is in Sydney, so it bloody well should be gone. Said they'd send an email when it was dispatched, and I don't think I've got one, so trying to keep up with all the orders. The Briar is delayed in customs. I don't know whether that's here or in America, wherever. So I'm waiting on that still. I ordered some Albert Dürer. I've always wanted them. So they arrived, so, and I'll be using them on this. You can see my vandal of a cat. Still waiting on the bottle of white ink. That should be here in a couple of days. Yeah, still waiting on my distress inks. Okay, goodness me. See, I should have written it down. I can't even remember what I got. Oh, some fixative that I left at Officeworks because the Indian guy, when he scanned stuff, he just left it all over the counter. He didn't stack them up or push them towards for me, you know, and I'm putting them in a bag and I'm reaching all over the counter to grab my stuff and didn't even see the fixative. I left it there. So I rang him up. My girlfriend was going to Melbourne, so she was going to call in and get it for me. I love her, which was good. Yeah, I really wanted this to be darker. I rub it in using my fingers, getting closer. Happy birthday to your kids, be nice watercolour. Yeah. I tried it with my finger, Pam. Up in the corner, that's why I end up trying a little bit of water as well. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I've seen it work. It does work with your finger, I know that, but I guess like everything, you know, you have to get used to it and what you can and can't do. And I'll now have watercolour to go on top of this. It's a bit cool out there today. I put the heater on. And now I'm hot. I'm hot, baby. Anyway, what I was doing, I was thinking about God knows why, because I need to get stuff done in these books. I was thinking about doing this one, and it took me half a day to muck around with colours to decide what I wanted, and I chose some colours. And then I was doing something else, and I thought, well, what am I going to stream? If I start that on stream, I know I can do some of the scales on stream and do the rest off stream. And then something led to something else, and then I thought, no, I should be using my gel sticks, and I don't want to use them on the dragon. So I had to pick another page, and then I ended up deciding on this one. I thought, no, I'll use gel sticks on this, and I'll use the Albert Dürer down, like on the plants and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, it was my girlfriend's hubby's birthday tomorrow. That's, yeah. Yeah. I can bet. I don't know what I'll use yet, not sure. Ink tint or something. I want the sky to be darker. But having rain coming down would look cool. It's the eye. What next? So these are erasable, apparently. So if you go onto your picture a bit, you can erase them. They're water soluble. I do wonder if they activate with Gamsol. Maybe, maybe not. Sorry guys, it's going to take longer than I thought. Trying to build up a bit of dark. Oh, that brush is so soft to use, it's hard to control. Nah. Hello, Lisa. Thank you for being here, darling. Oh, the inks are out to play. Love it. Yeah, I'm not loving it at the moment. I want it dark. That's even not like. Give it brush strokes, so I had to blend that in. Oh, I'm tempted to get out the bloody ink tents. Hi, Danielle. Thank you for being here, honey. Good, have it. Hey, Mona. Thank you for being here. Nice to see you all here. I hope Isolena's doing all right. I haven't messaged her for a while from last week. Now, I wanted, that's my darkest one. Yeah, this is my darkest one. What if I, oh, they're metallics. That's why. Thinking, why is there a purple over in that other container? They're the metallics. All right. I can see me fixing this up off stream. So I used black, and this one is just purple. I like these and I will use them. But it's not going as dark as what I wanted. So thinking. I was going to see. I was playing around with watercolour last night and I was going to use this kind of dark on it. This kind of dark for the sky. I also finished the cat, Morgana. So I finished him off stream. Of course, that's another one that's just part one. Anyway, he's done. So that's that. Now I haven't got a purple that I would like in the distress ink. Well, mine's gone blank. Thinking about. Yep, I'm getting out the intense. That purple. Deep violet. Nightingale. Pink black. That's a lot of grey. Oh, I tell you what I could have used. Oh. hang on. Oh my God, guys, I'm sorry. That one. Has this got purple? Princely purple. Maybe some reflection. Two, threes. We'll see. Ink. Ink to the rescue. What have you been up to? Been ill this week, on leave, days off work, had cold like flu, short COVID, but they say no, stop with the crazy. Oh, God love you. We'll get better soon, darling. At least you get to chill out and be in chat. Nothing worse than sick on days off. This rather horrible lady started picking an argument with my partner and then me when I came back. Waiting room was horrible. What? I'm sure you gave her what for? She regretted it. Mona, the business owner, threatened to throw her out and she started on him. He went off at her, but she carried on. Oh, what? Yes, now be both three. Through there, just moving through each day. Oh, wow. Yeah, no need for that. Now that princely purple is dark. Now this one is pearlescent black. That's why I picked it, because it's nice. Make sure you give these a good shake, guys. Pam, when you use them. And they go a long way. Like they are good. So what I was thinking of doing, the FW ink. No, the Liquitex inks in Officeworks were $21 something. Did I get any? No. I'll tell you what I did get though. I'm starting to remember now. I've wanted some white ink. Anyway, I got some masking tape. I got some gesso that you can put on pages to help move paint around and things. Now they had white ink there, and I can't think what it was now, but it was like $16.47 or something or other for 50 ml. So to get 3 bottles, little bottles, 150 ml would have been like $48. And I thought, that's ridiculous. So I'll spend $16 something on this little bottle of ink. Well, that's stupid. So I got this. There's 500 ml of Art Spectrum pigmented ink. Now that was $41, so I've got enough ink to last me a bloody lifetime now. I had no white ink. Now I've got this one. I bought some Ecoline as well. And I've got that little bottle of ink coming. So I have enough white ink now to last me a lifetime. I've also got 3 pearl, the starry, the pearl, and the gems, the 3 different packs, a set of 3. They were $29 something each in Officeworks, so that's $90. And I got them for $66.45 or something on Amazon, and I've got those coming as well. What else? I can't remember. Now this is the pearl. This is black. Don't put too much out. It goes a long way. A little bit of pearl. It's a pretty purple, if you can't really see that on the bottle. Can't see it like there's a really pretty purple, but it is dark. Now, breeze and reflection. Well, I'll try both. What I thought about doing with this picture, my image in my head was to have a dark black sky purple, because it's spacey, so, you know, it can be out there, and have a little bit of glow from the city, and have all the city in like, say pearlescent and Coloro, Coloro pearlescent and shiny, and have a bit of reflection coming off the city. Couple of planets up there. And I thought that might look alright. That's why I wanted the sky dark. All these new supplies, ladies, I feel useless. No point enabling at this point as she has it all. Yeah, I got in first, Lisa. So I'll fix her. Anyway, I'm still going to use... Anyway, I've got Albert Dürer for those that joined. Lisa. I've wanted them for a long time. So I've got some... Oh, I shouldn't really use... I should use a different paintbrush. No, it's just going to take longer. I'll be bothered getting it out right underneath. This is why I don't like stuff stacked on each other. These are small paint brushes though. I have to. I'm sorry guys, I have to. Start now, just to get to it. It's not that much bigger, but trusty number 4. Alright. Black. Yeah. See? That's what I wanted. Dark. That pearlescent. It's beautiful. and it's got just a little bit of a grip too going over the top of the gel sticks. It's good actually. Let's have a look. Oh, I better not say it. Oh, it looked a bit constipated. Put it that way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Black ink everywhere. I think I better go wash my hands. Streams. Oh yeah, washing on with your jumper. Yeah, I got a couple of jumpers too. They're only $10 each. And this one's actually got pink. And I don't like pink. All these new supplies. I've wanted to do this page for ages. Oh, this one? What? Well, jealous. Just inking everywhere. Pretty much. Quick, girls, while she's gone, let's rob the new supplies. Wesley, on guard. Gotta watch that, Lisa. Yeah, this is what I want. This is better. And putting the gel stick down first, like I said, is giving it a bit of grip. So it's pretty cool, actually. So when I get less ink on the brush, so I'll come down. So it's not as black. But, oh, it's quicker. It's got that pearlescence to it, so it's good. Hopefully it doesn't do what it did before. Sugar, I've got on the bottle as well. Where's that all coming from? It's all on. Somewhere on this bottle. Because there was a thick bit in the dropper. It wouldn't come out. That's when I said it. I was constipated. That was the only way to explain it. That feel in the dropper in these doesn't go all the way to the bottom of the jar. So how the hell are you supposed to get the ink out when they get low? Do tell. Use with this side, really. You can always get into the finer bits with a pencil. Judging by the sky, let's try a bit of purple. So just let the purple mix in with the black. Oh, I didn't want to get that big. See, that black's drying out quick. Oh, I've got a little bit of breeze, and I've got the black on there still, so it's got really stormy looking. I won't leave it like that. I might change that, I think. It's just the peaks of these buildings are quite fine, so I don't really want to go over them. What the hell is she doing? I don't know. No, what's her name? Ink won't go through. Won't go through. That's why I'm using it, because I love it. It's good. Which ink is that? This is Holcroft India ink and FW ink, and that one's the black pearlescent. No, the inks don't go through. The inks are great. And I can add a little bit of water. Wish I had left that white, doesn't matter. Oh, I can see the shimmer, the purple. So you can add a little bit of water. Mixing up the colours here. I don't want the sky all perfect. Like, I want it blotchy, stormy. Instead of having that jagged edge, I tend to use my finger and just let it blend. Just making sure I'm on the screen. But yes, I'm glad I got the inks when I did, because I mean, office works can be expensive anyway. But goodness me, like prices of stuff, crazy. That's what you get for mixing up colours, and I don't even know what I use now. All over the shop. But when I have time, I will adjust and fix this up off stream a bit. And I will do this on stream next week. Tell you that black dries up quickly. It's more. That's what for us that went through was bummed, but the Doc Martin ones were okay. I wonder if Paper Mill brand has replaced Holcroft as the right. Yeah, I've got that many of them. I haven't needed to get more. They go a long way. Look, so it had a blockage in it. Excuse me. Yeah, there's a big thick blob in there. So what I'll do is leave that for now. It's got a long way to go. It's pretty horrible at the moment. No, but it doesn't go through and it dries quick. So I'm not, what ink did you use? I've used this on, I mean, Kirby's paper is not the thickest paper. And I haven't had trouble with it. It's not going through, as you can see. Create space paper, I don't know that I've actually tried it on that. Not that I can think of. Definitely used it in Hannah's books quite a few times, but her paper can handle a fair bit of stuff. The shimmer when this goes down, the pearlescent, is gorgeous. If you want it extra dark or clean it up a bit, you can always go over it again. It's just a bit blob in there and I need to break it now. It was stuck in the dripper. Do these reactivate when wet again? They can a little bit. But generally, if you work pretty, if you're not going to work on the one area or give it a hard time, it'll be all right. But depending on what I'm doing, like I did earlier, I did add just a tiny bit of water. Can water it down a bit as well. It's sort of make it a bit of a watercolour. But I wouldn't do it as a watercolour. But it just helps when the ink dries in the palette. And for that blob that was in there, I added just a tiny bit of water, excuse me, to break it down a bit. Now, because I'm over this side, I can see over there. I can see some shimmer in amongst the purple, and it's quite pretty. But I mean, this is just a base. At the moment, I'll fix it up later. Just want to get this basic colour down so I can work with it. And as you know, getting in amongst all the details and that is time consuming. Oh God, there is no more Holcroft ink. It's all not available anymore. You love the purple colour. I do too, but whether this sky turns out the way I want it to or not is another thing. But like I said, it's got a long way to go. This is just getting the base down so I've got something to work with. And of course the ink dries on the brush too, so give it a bit of a wash every now and again. Now just dip the very, very tip of the brush in the water. So if I go back over this, it will go back over the top. And if you have a bit of a line there from where you've stopped, you can blend it in. That fine cable going up there. Sorry guys, keep having to focus my eyes. It's probably just a morning thing because I haven't long woken up. I know it's not a big brush and it takes longer, but I've got all these buildings to get around it as well, so I might as well just stick with the same brush. And although this is pearlescent and has a shimmer, if you get in close enough, either get the job done or you can go in later with a pencil. And when I clean the palette out, when it does dry, you can get it off with water, but I tend to use a bit of cream cleanser and something a bit with a bit of texture to get it off. I see so many times. It's going to happen for me to try to keep that perfect round planet. I always end up bumpy. Shut up. Lisa, tell those dogs. Oh, sorry, guys. Right. I love the purple colour. What's your plan for the colour palette for this one? I was getting onto that earlier. Hi, View. Thank you for being here, darling. Happy holidays. I love this page. It is very detailed. Yeah, well, probably you won't love it after all. Been playing around with it, ruined it. My idea was to have the black stormy or space sort of sky with black, purple, a little bit of reflection from the city, and have all the city, lit up like lights. You can use glitter gel pen, pearlescent, anything shiny, glittery, all that sort of stuff. And use my Albert Dürer watercolour pencils down for all the plants and all the bottom. That was the plan. And then when I used the gel sticks, I was hoping the black would be more black. So it put me on the back burner a bit. Come on, eyes, focus. Yeah, so it mucked me up a bit with that. Then I had to come up with plan B, but I didn't have a plan B. And I thought about using E10s, and I thought, well, they don't reactivate, so if I stop, I end up with a line. They don't blend. And then I thought, oh, the black pearlescent ink. Oh, yeah. That would be good. So here we are. Stuffing up yet another page. Now, I do need. I just added a bit of water to this purple. Probably just a little bit too much water. If I do use water, I only use a tiny bit. And Kirby's book, depending, doesn't really like a lot of water. But, you know, I've seen Media Artist, she floods them. I don't know how she does it. And then I've just gone back in and get what black I can that's left in the palette. So it's sort of a grey, funny colour with the bit of purple that was in there on the brush and just a bit of black that I could pick up, which is not much because it's dry. And it just gives it another colour. And then I'm blending it down. Because that purple is very dark, but it's also bright. So you can put a bit of black. But I kind of like, I would like it to come down a bit lower probably, but that stormy sort of look coming out of space into the atmosphere sort of thing. Now this colour here is sort of a, it's called Breeze. It's a sort of a pinky colour, but I thought it would be a good transition down from the purple. But I don't know whether I'll use it, and I've got blue in there as well. Add a bit of purple, see what happens. I don't like it. Thank you. I see. What a great plan. Yeah, a plan. I'm working at two different things. Sounds great, except for the pencils that I really want. Not jealous at all. Lighting up the city like Vegas. A new colouring term has been invented. Space Vegas view. I thought Heather was saying there's a cool breeze on her. It is the colour name. No, I shut the door. Because it's cooler out there too. I'm going to bring the black down more. That's better. No blob in the black. Turn it on its side. Because the pearlescent in it, I have enough trouble with the light anyway, but the pearlescent reflects and can't see. Might change that water in a minute. Now, I don't know how far down I want that to come. Sorry about the bangle. Now that I've got white, I can also blend the black and white and make it grey. I didn't have the grey before. I'm just wondering how I've got the black up the top, the space, and then like he's coming down out of wherever. And you've got a bit of sort of stormy colour in the background. Because I've got the black going around and he's coming out, I'm just wondering if that looks, I wanted to see if that looks funny. But the rolling sort of clouds going around are okay. I think I'll leave it. But you know how you have like, say a tree limb and you've got one colour on one side and then on the other and it just doesn't look right. It's like the tree limb cuts the colour. It's just, it doesn't look right. I always like to sort of fix that up. And have the colour come on, at least come on the other side a little bit. Just so it looks like the limb hasn't, you know, stopped it dead. Like I said, you can always go over and give it another coat. You find it's streaky and you want to even it out. I've got heaps of black here. Shut up. That is little detail in there. There's just a few spots I'm going back over because it's not black, it's just grey. Not black, but not dark enough. And I also wanted the black, the space to come down a fair way as well. So from there I can That's not too bad. See if I'm not careful, I have too much black. I will use the gel sticks again, down on the water and things, but I just wasn't happy with the black. I don't know how the gel sticks would go. I mean, I started using ink now, but I don't know how the gel sticks would go. Try and sort of match that up. Bring it. God, I'm hopeless. I know you all know that. I know that. We all know that. I will use the gel sticks again down on the water. I wasn't happy with the black, and I'm wondering what the gel sticks would do. Trying to blend it in with the ink down on the lower part of the sky. But in saying that, there's too much detail down here, fine detail, to be getting in with the gel sticks anyway. That little brush, this little fella here, oh my God, he's hard to control. He is so soft. And this one, when you use these are more dense and they're a lot easier to use. I thought Heather was saying there's a cool breeze on resident of me too. I thought she must have the door open. Yeah, you invented shimmery. I said shimmery. SHIMM. Did you think I did say shinnery? If you want, I'll say shinnery. Let's make it new. Any goss? No. Nah, it's all boring. I haven't oh yeah, hang on. Yeah, there is a little bit. The bimbo across the road's working down at the newsagent. Well, it's not that I go down there, but I certainly won't have that idiot serving me. And there's a lady that's here that went down there, and I don't know who she said it to, just a girl working there, not the boss, I suppose, from what I gather, and said, I don't want her serving me. I don't want her to serve me. And then she apparently turned around to the girl and said, oh, you know, you got two of the biggest gossipers in lifestyle community working here. And the girl goes, I don't know. This is all hearsay. The girl just said, I don't know, I just work here. But yeah, apparently she said, I don't want her serving me. Like, good on her. So as I bring that black down and there's less on the brush, it's more grey. So I reckon some storm would do. I'm ready to throw this brush though. Just the tip of it sometimes gives me a hard time. No, you said shinery. Alright. I do mumble, I know. Mum used to always tell me off for it. Yeah, B, tell her. Shinery, laugh out loud. Alright, fair enough. Give me a break. I've only been up for an hour. Well, I'd only been up for an hour when I started streaming. I hadn't had enough coffee. Like I said, I'm not one of these people, I've got to have a coffee or I can't function first thing in the morning. I'm not like, no. But I'll make it an excuse this time. Even when I did, I think it was the Kirby, I'm pretty sure it was the Kirby Roseanne books flipped through. I said something in there, and I don't usually do it, but I watched the stream back to see what it was like, how loud the music was in the background. It was nice and soft. It worked out well. But I said something, and it's like, what was that? And I rewound it, and I rewound it, and I rewound it, and I thought, no, I can't even understand what I said. I mumbled something, and I don't know what it was, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, dear me. I can't understand it. So the poor people that watch the flip through will be going, speaking English. And yes, I do mumble. Mum used to always tell me off. Used to get told off for speaking too quick too, and it's like, why can't you keep up? Okay. Do I let it go light like that? Because it looks a bit different. It looks a bit bluey on screen where it's not. It's purpley mauve. It's pretty. Or do I keep it dark like this? I want the black to come down more. See, now it's going to have too much black. Well, I'm not, because I can just go over the top up here. Do a double coat. Won't go to waste. Ooh, that was right on the line. Nearly got the tower. Let's see, water it down just a tiny bit on the tip of the brush. And it lightens the black up. So now I'll put I want the black to come down enough. have got a couple of planets happening, and I could put a couple of nebula in or something, and stars and all that sort of stuff. Now I've brought that black down more because I want more space. I like space. So yeah, I brought that dark down. I suppose I could go over with a paint and ink and lighten it back up, but just the line of it, I brought that down a fair way. Well, that won't matter because I think I'll do that anyway. Next minute, you know, the whole lot's black, and then oh, that shimmer. Trying to work with it and see what you're doing is a whole lot of fun. That's why I keep turning my book so I can see. I will use that black and I might need more. Yeah, that's more levelled out. Rightio. Sorry, guys. No, hats off to you guys. You're patient, that's for sure. Putting up with my streams. You know when your brush is starting to dry out because the hairs on it fray, they don't stay nice and refined so you can get into the small bits. It starts to fray. The paint, ink, whatever, all over your page. And I need to change that water probably. Oh, it's purple, not black. So I just dip the very, very tip of my brush in the water and I can get a bit more off that palette. But in saying that, depending on how much water you get on your brush, it will dilute it, so it goes, it's more a grey than it is black. just so you can see that. Where am I? Yeah, here. See how it's more grey? So I can push the ink around and blend it in if you've got a dead straight line. Now put a line across there. And then later on when I come back, I'll be able to blend that in. So that's too grey, I need more ink. 2 drops. But I'm not one for, you know, if there was a heap of stars up here, depending on how many there is, I don't just paint over them, and I can't do it. It's part of the fun, is avoiding them and all the detail. It's like, yeah, just paint over it, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. I don't do that. So as you know, I hate going over lines. It's not my thing either. No, if the ink washes out, you can get most of it out. But I tend to use like a bit of a cream cleanser, or, you know, something like that, if, you know, depends what country you're in. But yeah, cream cleanser, and just something with a bit of I don't know, you can use this, you can use whatever you want. You can use a scourer, you know, a dishwashing scourer. I've got, you know, the sponges you get, and they've got the scourer on the back of them. Usually, quite often, they're green scourers. I just use something like that. Not a metal scourer. It's a bit, you probably end up a bit too rough, but just, yeah, something like that with a bit of cream cleanser, and it will all come off. Now there was, because B asked if it reactivates. Well, I think there was one day there I had a bit left in, and I just put something on top of it, and eventually that colour from what was left did start to reactivate in with the colour I was using. So I learnt not to do that. So yeah, it can reactivate. I think they're water, but they're not alcohol based. So they'll be water based. Listen here, brush, behave. God, I lost where the P is. See something like that on. Not sure what's going on there. Thank God for that. Not really. Still gonna do. Sorry, guys. I love how you all put up with me. Will the ink wash out of your palette stain it? I can't believe you got a Joanna Basford book. I was shocked. I did. I had a funny feeling. A couple of people you might think that. Well, I do have Lost Ocean and what is it? Enchanted Forest, whatever it is. God, I can't think. And I think I've got 3 of her books. I think. Oh, Lulu, you're not missing much, trust me. Ask chat and I'll tell you. Yeah, I love her Enchanted Forest. That was one of my favourite books. I've had that forever and a day. And Lost Ocean, I don't even think I've coloured in it. Like a lot of my books. Oh boy. One drop. I mean that two drops went a fair way. Yeah. This is where you paint around a circle trying to keep it even and it gets smaller. It's smaller. I haven't done it yet, but I'm about to. So stop right there and use a pencil or something. I need to wash the brush out. I need to keep the peak on the bristles. I did like that bit of lightness around the planet, but it's not a glowing planet, so I'm going to get rid of it. Okay, nearly go for the purple because gee whiz doesn't look the same in the palette. Shoot, I'm special. What did you think of it? I don't mind it. I think it's a good little. The paper's good in it. It's like quite thick paper, and yeah, if you just, I don't know, if you've got an appointment somewhere. I mean, I've already got books like this anyway. But if you've got an appointment somewhere, it's just a nice, handy little book to take on the go. If you go away somewhere. I quite like the pictures in it. I saw the front cover on Instagram last night. It was covered. And, oh, they did a really good job. I don't remember who it was. But it looked really good. They put a lot of effort into it. It looked really good. But that's like any picture, I suppose. Ah, damn bristle. Now, I'm going to do the rest of this bloody sky off screen because I don't want to drive it 2 hours of torture is enough, I think. How's your dad doing, Pam? Yeah. Up and down those series. Oh. Yeah, it'd be good to be with him on that day. Yeah. Reminisce, have a laugh, remember things, previous past birthdays and things, you know, that you've done and had fun and all that sort of thing. I've got a little bit of black ink. Now, for any... Get rid of that. For any leftover ink in your palette, sometimes if it's wet, I just get the paper towel and wipe out any excess as much as I can. Or I get a bit of water on the brush and just put some water in it and swirl it around and try and activate it up a bit. And if it won't activate, then I'll just go and use the cream cleanser. See, that's not doing anything. That's dry. Whereas there is a tiny bit of black left. So that's not doing anything. So it won't even budge, barely. A little bit. Black. Get out what I can. The purple, it's dry as well. They're dry. So I just get my cream cleanser and it should be as good as new. Alright. I'm not going to try to put stuff because Mr. Muppet grabs all the things. Oh, yesterday, if you're squirmy, be prepared. Yesterday, I got up in the morning and I ended up going to the loo in the powder room in the laundry. And I went to walk out of the laundry and I looked down and there was, well, this will tell you. I looked down and there was a spider over on the skirting board. Down on the floor, you know, on the floor at the skirting board, and it's like, okay. And I thought, well, you're going to be dead. And I went over and I looked anyway, and I looked at it, and I got this glimpse of red. I thought, no way. Oh yeah, told you if you're squirmy, turn away. It was a damn bloody redback in my house. You're a dead redback. Gone. But, yeah, 100% Australian redback. In my house. I got a bit of paper towel and I sort of stunned her. And then I went and got a little glass dish thing and I put it in that and I got the magnifying glass and had a look and I thought, oh yeah, 100%, 100% redback. Yeah, well, she's gone to spider heaven. Sorry guys, not being ignorant, I'm working against Loki as usual. It's just good that you're here, Lulu, don't get caught, darling. Pam, give him all our best to his being, bro. Just be so hard for him, yeah. But well, I'll be working next weekend too. I'd have moved out. Yeah, no, not over a spider, but it does make you a bit jumpy for a while. You know, you look around or, you know, you move something in a cupboard or, you know, you just, it's like, hopefully there's not a whole bloody nest of them or something. Well, the house isn't old either, no. But they are here. Down there. You know, they are around. I sprayed out near the hot water service months ago, last spring, whenever it was. And I went up sideways, sprayed a bit more to come back, and I looked down, and it's like, you're kidding me. And this one was only little. The other one, she's big bitch. And anyway, so I got that one and squished her and put her in the rubbish bucket that I had with me. So Mr. Wes didn't get it or anything. And so they are around, and I did tell a friend, it's like, yeah, I don't know if she believed me, or it's like, if you don't think they're around, you know, you're a bit naive. But anyway, and then she said a few weeks ago, her neighbour killed one or something. And it's like, they are here. And now I've got a photo of it to prove it. But the bitch was in my house. One thing they have them here in the sheds and, you know, all that sort of stuff. But, Wedley. Little laps over the cuts. Yeah. So it's one thing to have them here in your sheds, and and they love rockeries, and if you cool, dark, damp places, things like that. But in my house, up against the skirting board, it's like no. Man, all right, well, our spiders are nice. I'm scared of ours, dear. Can only imagine. I'm not scared of spiders unless I'm in Australia. Redbacks are everywhere in Australia, usually in sheds, under rocks, etc. See? Thank you, Pam. Yep, exactly. Exactly. I'll finish that bloody stupid sky off stream. Let's go back to these troublemakers, because that's where all the trouble began. Just no, no. Not when they're, she's poisonous. She's also dead. Now this one's deep navy. Ultramarine might be a bit too blue. No, not too bad. Pale turquoise, just a little bit. Yeah, so the hinge is broken on that one, and the other side's just hanging in there. Should have left a review. This one, oh, that's the metallic. Oh well. There's some pretty greens in there. Maybe a bit of. Oh, goodness me. It's quite pretty. That one's turquoise. I was in New Zealand, but in laws when there was a spider outside from the kitchen, and mother-in-law said, "Stop, it's venomous." I ran very fast and locked myself in the bathroom. I'm watching now. I'm itching now. Visiting, not bursting. Never did know what it was. I was screaming too much to hear what type it was. You just don't play with spiders or snakes here. No, that's why I got a piece of paper and put that red back in a dish, stunned, and then I was shaking, like, stirring the dish up a bit, and she was still alive. She was starting to, get her senses about her. It's not for long. Not for long. Now, this has got... Oh, there's no colour coming off that. That's good. So get the blues and all the colour in there. And then add white ink or whatever later. Not today. If you go over the, oh, we can do that too. I've seen it done, so that's all right. I've got the 72 colours, and they're not dark. So there's plants there on the end, and I got a bit on the plant before. Now you can add, you know, darker colours. It's apparently best to wait for it to dry, and then once you've dried, you can put another colour on top. But if you get a line or something, they blend pretty good. These will look cool done. All the plants and water in between all the pebbles and rocks and things like that. They're dripping down on the sides. All look pretty cool. How the whole picture's going to turn out, I don't know, with this sky. We'll see what happens. You just don't play with spiders and snakes here. Yeah, I know. I do. Not snakes. You might think I'm horrible, I don't care. When I was a kid, I used to catch flies in a jar and put them under the tap, put water in it and shake it to stun them, and then pull a wing off so they can't fly and chuck it up in the spider web. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. You can have your own thoughts. But I did. That's, you know, I wasn't cool to animals, but I was to flies. and we had a black, like the black house spiders you get in Australia, living up in a little corner. We had an outside toilet under the roof on the back veranda, but it was an outside toilet, and up in there was a bit of a gap in the wood, and a spider used to live up there, and he used to feed it. You can see the spider growing and get bigger, and fatter and fatter. So how do you eat so much? Do you see many snakes, Pam? I'm gonna try just a little bit black, because we know it's not real bloody black. It's not black like I wanted. Let me see. You just gotta watch when you put them back in, because you get, if you can see that, you get stuff on it. Yeah, that's soft. Just grab it on the brush or grab a bit of towel in. clean it if you're clean or fussy like me. That's like brush markers and that as well, putting them away. I mean, I try and be careful with everything, but... So I'm just going to put some black in a few spots. This brush is really hard to control with its bristles. Now, I don't know whether it matters whether you leave, because I've got the leaves there, so they reckon you can erase it, and I have seen it done. I don't know if it matters if you leave it or get it straight away, but voila, look at that. Erased. I know, I mean, what's the point? It's getting late. Everyone's going to want to go, Heather is a superhuman. I miss that bit. You just don't play with us. No, for sure, Pam just didn't think to do what I... No, for sure, Wesley. No, for sure, Pam just didn't think I went to do what I do here. Pop it outside, never again. Well, that's what I usually do, depending on what it is. But yeah, when I got this spot of red, and I thought, you're joking. You're dead. Marcy dropped out. Yeah, I saw that one. Heather is a superhuman, nothing, I'm fazed by anything. Definitely Lulu, I'd have called the emergency service, local news and crews and estate agent. It's not an easy white state, but mostly down park along the lake gardens. The weather is hotter than usual. Snakes out early. Yeah, well, they want water and they love a saucer of milk. Snakes love milk. I can't even imagine Pam going out to pop up your geraniums or mam a snake. Now, when you get lumpy bits, just apparently you can just break it down. But it is hard to control this brush because the bristles are so soft, and also really got to blend it because the bristles initially can leave marks. See, deep navy, really? It's blue. It's bright. Oh, I thought I'd put some black with it. Made it a bit darker. And you can mix the colours on the palette too before you put them down. Do that. Bit of black. Bit of blue. Aha, got that lump. I did darken it a bit, but that's all right. I'm going to do watercolour. Looks darker on screen. I'm going to do Albert watercolour anyway. So there's a lot to do. There's a lot of plants and things to do. So I guess I can play with it off stream. This looks like a bigger side of a city than this side. I could do one side and then just do the other side on stream. That sounds like a plan. I don't want to go to the shops. I'm running out of milk. I've got to go tomorrow anyway. I was going to late last night. I was going to nick over to the clubhouse and grab a little bit of milk. I like the Albert though. Beautiful colours. I swatched them. They are nice colours. So like I said, if you don't know, once this dries, you can go over it with pencil. I just thought I'd do that. Alrighty. Oh, but I suppose I should love you and leave you. I think you've had enough of me for one more week. Unlikely in residential, but you think? Unlikely in residential, but can happen. They tend to hide themselves away from humans. Yeah, no, unless they're breeding season, they can be a bit aggressive. But as for being in residential, yeah, well, yeah, right. That's just the trouble, you know. Everyone's building up everywhere. They've got nowhere to go, so, you know. I just have a patio with an electric fence. They want an electric fence. My aunts and cousins have snakes and they are large and in their gardens. They didn't tell me until I went home. Yeah, they've got beautiful big pythons up in Queensland. That's too cold down where I am, but from New South Wales upwards, up the east coast to Queensland, they start getting diamond pythons and of course Queensland's tropical warm. You get plenty of green tree pythons, tree snakes, and they're not venomous. And then, you know, all over Australia we've got taipan, which is one of the most poisonous snakes in the world. Copperheads, red belly blacks, black snake, brown snakes. Yeah, the red belly black snake. Yeah, there's tigers. Yeah, we've got a few. I guess we just used to the idea they are around and learn to keep away from them seriously. Unless on property, most people rarely see them. Yeah, they do. You know, they feel vibrations in the ground. They tend to sort of take off. But, you know, one thing when you're out walking, bushwalking, if you've got a log, be careful stepping over that log because there could be a snake just lying along up against the log on the other side. There's things like that. If you do get chased by one, don't run straight, run zigzag. You shouldn't run at all. Just stand stock still. Don't move. Just do not move. Be still. And they'll go on their merry way. This is a huge picture. Yes, it is. It was either that one or that one. Yeah, you go to bed and you think of ideas. I thought, well, maybe like a black, a dark green, and then another bit of a shade in there. And then, I don't know, I couldn't think which book it was in, so I went and looked on Instagram. And there was one there that was green, and I thought, well, that's that. I'm not doing green. Anyway, I did pick some colours out. But I'm not telling you what they are. Ha ha. I'm going to go. We'll have a great day. Thanks for streaming. Yeah, I'm going to. They match the polychromo. They match the polychromo pencils. They do match the polychromo. Funny that. Same names and everything. Yes, I noticed. Lisa, my eyes are watering from laughing at patio electric fence. Yeah, I know. She's funny, Lisa. Full of sense of humour, you know. I reckon the way to go in Australia is a penthouse apartment. Can I come? When are you moving? We have slow worms. Well, we've got earthworms here, and they can be pretty big. I've done that dragon's eye. Yeah, I have yet to do it. You see pictures and it's like, it's hard to get the image out of your head and do your own colours, or sometimes you do one and you look and you find it somewhere else and it's like, hang on, geez, that looks, you know, similar. And it was unintentional. I want to do that crane really bad, but scared of mucking it up. I did think about doing it, and I thought I need to look at a reference photo first too. They're grey, white, sometimes they have a bit of red in them, depends what kind of a crane it is. Thank you for streaming, Heather. Good night. Thank you all for being here. Have a good rest of your day and a good week. Yeah, it depends what kind of a crane he is. White, grey. Some of them have a little bit of red in them. Browns, greys, whites, a bit of black. Depends what he is. I mean, it could be purple and green and orange if you want him to be. Doesn't matter. I did think about doing him because I wanted to start on this, but it took me half the day to decide on colours. See, well, that's my third swatch of colours, trying to narrow it down. I went through all my pencils of the similar colours and narrowed it down to the ones I really wanted, and yeah. Anyway, so have a good rest of your week. I shall talk to you later. Thank you for putting up with me for yet another stream. What colours did you decide on? Be thinking of you on Wednesday, Pam. Yeah. Have a laugh. Remember good times. I wanted Goldie, black Goldie sort of colours. And it's even got a tinge of a sort of a green in there. Anyway, so yeah, they're the colours I sort of decided on. But doing this guy for him. And then I was playing around with watercolours, experimenting with a background for this, and I had an image in my head, and then I was playing around and I ended up doing this last night. So that's in watercolour in hand at Carl's on, and I thought greys and silvers would be good with that background, maybe. Heading in that direction. So now I've got that to do, and I've started this one, and I'll get whichever. I'll get some of it done on stream and leave a little bit for stream next week because that's a big picture. And that was why I thought also that maybe, it's a boring picture really, but you know, all the scales and whatever. And I want to do the scales individually, so ha. But, you know, I could do a little bit on stream and then do the rest, you know, pretty much off stream because it's just repetitive, really. But then I decided, no. I like this one. I want to do this one. And I'll use gel sticks. But the black is not black like I wanted it to be. So there we are using inks. All right. Enough rambling. Goodbye. Thank you. Thanks, thank you. Holidays. Yeah, everyone. See you next week. Love the colours. Background. Bye. Thank you guys. Yep. All right. Yep. Enjoy your shift at work. Yep. Don't get caught. We won't now because we're finished. Take care, guys. Love you all. See you later.